YouTube, what's happening? It is Wednesday, January 29th, and we're going to talk about the NBA second now. Second, yes, I've already done the NHL, and it's already uploaded because they deserve that, because we are absolutely crushing the NHL. Green Day after Green Day after Green Day. It cannot be stopped. The video's up. Go check it out. You'll see it's only 5 games. It's a short video. So enough of that. We have 11 games here in the NBA, and you know there wasn't a Green Day? Here, not yesterday, because let's look at the recap. Oh, apparently AD hurt his tummy, so he didn't want to come back out anymore, which means the Lakers forgot how to play basketball, and also they got their ass kicked. And then Atlanta didn't announce Trae Young was going to play until he's already playing, apparently. So now we're stuck with Houston, and that was a loss, even though they were covering the whole game. And then the last couple seconds, they choked it away. And then I told you, Milwaukee, I said it out loud. Milwaukee was going to lose. I knew they were going to. Milwaukee is the most inconsistent team, more consistent than the Knicks now. I don't care. Milwaukee loses as road favorites more than anyone, or favorites in general. But let's give props. Let's give some props. Scoot, good job. Sexton, good job. Kessler didn't play. Can't count that one. So 2-5. What can you do? But I think we might have found something because Utah covered. That might be something we can look at on the numbers going forward. So enough of that. That's yesterday. Let's focus on the future. This is today. We have, look, all that money there. There's money sitting there. We're going to find it. So if you want the plays typed out, go to that website. If you want to access to the spreadsheets to do your own research, go to that website. Other than that, enough of that. Let's jump in the first game right now. First game is going to be Detroit, Indiana. We are not playing games today. We're going to crush this slate. I can feel it all of a sudden. I'm a little angry about it. That's probably why. So let's look at the numbers, and this is NHL. So you look up, it's only 5 games, good stuff. Yeah, man, I missed NHL already. I've already done it. I've already missed it. Let's see. What are we doing? In Detroit, Indiana? Yes. And we have 6.5 for Indiana with a 229.5 total. Let's look over these depth charts. Everyone's there as far as DD means playing. I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, you're playing. That is Detroit. There we go. Everyone's playing for there. No issues there. Let me scroll these out the way. We're done with NHL. Thank you. Let's look at some numbers. 5-5, 8-2 last 10. Indiana's been playing great. First game since coming back from Paris, I believe. So they are either going to be a little bit jet lagged still, or they're going to be well rested. We'll see. They played Saturday. Today's Wednesday. You would think they came back Sunday. They probably had a couple days of cover, so they're probably good. Because I don't think they played. I think this is their first game. Let me just double check my schedule real quick just to be safe. I scroll. They play Saturday. Cool. So they've had nice time to chill out. Good stuff. So let's look at this. 18 versus 18 is a push. 8 versus 4 is a push. 11-5. That leans Indiana, and 12-6 leans Detroit. So 2 defenses, 2 pushes. The line is sitting at 6.5 Indiana. I do like how they're more rested. I do like how everyone's there. I do like that period. So I think I shall take them on a play. Let's go over to props, see if we have anything good over here. So many to choose from. Oh my goodness. Miles Turner hit a couple threes. Let's see. Detroit is 6 against 3-point defense. Thompson, 10.5 points. Assists is only hitting 2 or 3 the last 5. Same with Tim Hardaway. Ugh. These props are kind of ugly, don't they? Kind of disgusting. But look at them. Open them all up though. Rebounds, 4.1 on a 3.5 is not where you want to be. I'm not liking that. Sorry. 2.4 on a 1.5. All you do is hit 2, except for this one random ass game where you hit 8. Like what? All right, that's a no. You had nothing. What's this? Points, assists? I could just say points, right? So you had a game of 0. How many minutes did you play in the 0 point? You played 20 minutes, has 0 points, but you got 16 back-to-back days. I knew a lot of people took you too, probably, and they're probably upset. People, I swear. This looks good. 10.9, it's 10.5, not good enough. And lastly, Tim Hardaway, 3.5 on a 4. Nah, fam. Nothing's standing out. Let's look at Pascal. It is 80%. We're going to look at some of these 80s just to see if anything stands out. And it's just him. It's just him, except for Andrew down here. All right. Head-to-head against Detroit. Have you been doing? You do pretty well against Detroit. That's pretty good to see. Last 10, you've been doing good. 25, 27 in last 5. I like that. So I think I like that. What's your PRA? 34 on a 32. What's your points, rebounds? 28, 29. Points, assists. What's points? 22 and a 21. I don't care. I'm taking it. We're going to be a little more risky today. Risky for the biscuit, right? We're going to take Indiana minus 5.5. It is decided. It is decided. And we're going to go Pascal. Oh, if I can spell this dude's name. Jesus. Do we take the... I think he has a good game, but 32. Let's do it. If he misses, he misses. Whatever. I don't care at this point with the NBA. We're gonna have fun. That's what matters. We have fun doing this. The numbers are there. Yeah, good stuff. Next up is Toronto and Washington. It's Toronto 5.5, 231.5. Let's look at the depth charts. Alex R is out, which means Valanciunas is playing, and Toronto quickly is out, which means I don't know who's running point. It could be multiple people there. So let's look at the actual numbers. 0-10 in the last 10, 6-39. Look at all the red. They are so good as a team. It's Toronto 6.5. This is one of those, this is a blowout pending. Why it's only 6.5? I have no clue. But I think people are going to see, oh, it's just a bad game. It should be close. Why should it be close? Washington's on a streak of at least 10 losses in a row. The number they're playing like garbage. There's nothing, they're not even playing good to lose. They're playing bad. 10 versus 27, 9 versus 37. There's not a single category they're within. This is the only one where they're within 10. The efficiencies, their worst defense, the third worst offense. Nothing's good. Toronto should win. We're not taking props. We're taking Toronto to crush. Washington was down by like 30 in the second quarter against Dallas last game. So, yeah, no. And look, we have literally one prop in is Kuzma. And I don't even, Kuzma 9.5 rebounds assists. He might not play enough to get that. So we're taking Toronto to crush next. Next up, Brooklyn and Charlotte. We have Charlotte -3. 205 is our total. Let's look over the depth chart. LaMelo out. Brandon Miller out for the year. Josh Green out. Mark Williams out. Cody Martin out. Who the hell? Grant Williams out. Who was playing? Of course, they don't tell us. They never tell us anything for Charlotte. I swear it's annoying. Okay, so half the team isn't playing, and they're playing Brooklyn, who also is missing half their team usually. Cameron Johnson out. Noah Clowney out. Any updates on YouTube? Out for Wednesday. Your non-contact workouts about ruled out Monday. Will miss next 2 games. Yeah, okay. So here's the numbers. This is a pass. I'm just gonna tell you right now. When we got half the team for both teams injured or just not playing, there's no point of playing this. Unless you really want to get super surgical and try to get a prop in here, it's going to be impossible. Because look, they're both garbage. They both play like shit. That's just what they are. Charlotte's going good defensively from 3, but other than that, it's just Brooklyn and Washington are like competing to be who could be the worst. But I mean, Brooklyn's got to get some. They got to hope Washington gets some wins because they're. I mean, but it comes down to that ping pong ball. They're really. You can see the teams that are tanking to get Cooper Flag. You already know. So. Interesting. But the NBA already knows who does it because otherwise they would show us live who gets the ball. Nah, they pick that behind the scenes. They don't want you to know. Remember, it's not sports. It's classified as entertainment for a reason. Props. Here you go. Here's your handful of props of Ben Simmons if you want it. I don't think so. Next up, Chicago and Boston. Boston is a 14.5 point favorite at home. Why? That's ridiculous. What? Huh? Depth chart. Tatum's day today. Let's see what's wrong with Tatum. You good? You gonna play, buddy? You gonna play it? Horford's questionable. Tatum is questionable. Samuel's questionable. Okay. Chicago, Levine's out. So they're like, oh no, Levine's out. We can't play basketball. I guess they can't. That might be the thing. Levine, Torrey Craig, out the next few games. Okay. Numbers 3-7, 5-5. Boston's kind of struggling for being, I mean, they're 32-15, yeah, but the last 10, they've been kind of, look at these numbers, not the best. 20 versus 11 is Boston. That's a push. And that is Chicago. So technically, we have 4. Everything Chicago has a lean, but do we really want to back Chicago with our method here? The way we did it for Utah yesterday was, okay, everything seems pretty close. We should take the super big dog because it makes sense. Some people did that for Utah yesterday, and it worked out. I mean, the spread was like 13. They lost by like 12. So it worked out technically. I don't know if I trust Chicago to actually keep it close with Boston. I don't trust Boston to blow them out either. I damn sure don't do that. I would take Chicago plus 14 before I take Boston minus 14. Just saying, this one, especially, yeah, with the numbers the way they are, the efficiencies and everything. Yeah, but nope. We're going to props. Let's go over here and see what we got. We got Giddey Vucevic. Yeah, and Porzingis for 3 has always been good for us. Porzingis to ball out. Vucevic, let's look at you. And we'll look at Giddey too. I don't like the Giddey number. You can see it already. Oh, well, 9 on 7.5 is not bad. He only had 4 last game, though. Yeah, it was against Jokic and them. That's Jokic tends to vacuum up all the rebounds anyways. So, you good sir. What are these numbers? What's your PRA? Not as good as your RA. Your RA is way better. Man, Porzingis, look at you go. Look at you, good sir. Points, rebounds? No. Points. Threes. There it is. I knew we'd find it. Yeah, we're taking threes. The only issue is I know Chicago is the #1 3-point defense. That does concern me, yes. But this is his record against Chicago in the last 4 games against Chicago, and he's hit at least 2. So we'll trust the numbers. This is his whole season. He's hit 2 threes in 77% of the game, or 17 of 22 games. So we shall take the unicorn. Yes, over 1.5. 3 points. We'll just keep on taking it till it doesn't hit because he just keeps on crushing 2 threes for us. Other than that, I kind of like Vucevic to get rebounds assists, to be honest. TBH, I think I like this. How are you doing against Boston? Ew. Never mind. I don't like that. Those are not good numbers. No. Goodbye. How are you doing against Boston? 8-6-8. No, I think we're going to leave that alone. I think we're just going to take Porzingis to hit a couple threes and just lead this game and just move on to the next one. Next up, we have Miami and Cleveland, and we can see it is Cleveland by 7.5 on the road. 227.5 is our total. Depth chart, Miami is good to go. Cleveland, yeah, Butler's down here now, good. Cleveland is good to go. Everybody's healthy on the starting 5 for both teams. Let's look at the actual numbers. 5 and 5 for both teams. 9-10, just push, and Miami lean. Really? Not a single Cleveland lean? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, they've lost 9 games in the season. 5 of those have been in the last 10 games, so they're not playing the best right now. So, is it crazy? I'm kind of leaning Miami at home plus 7.5. The way they're playing. We got big men versus big men though. That's a fun little matchup. I'm kind of curious to see how the Bam Kalel matchup goes up against Evan and Jarrett. That's gonna be fun. Let's look at the numbers. That's a lot of props for this game. My God. Why so many? Why so many? Cleveland has terrible 3-point defense, so we gotta. Why are you #1? Why are you the highest one? You've been doing good. Okay, so Butler's gone, so you're obviously playing more now, right? Yeah, you're playing more. Highsmith's technically starting. Duncan's probably gonna get more looks. Hero's gonna get more. Okay, I can see that. Okay. Threes? You hit threes? You do hit threes. Ooh. Points, assists. What about PRA? I'm down to take something crazy like this. 22 on a 21 is a no. Ooh, you don't get many rebounds. Points, assists, 17 on a 15. I could see this. Okay. We've got something. That might work. Garland's been balling out. 8. This is a better number. Let's take this one. That's a much better number. I like that. Where's this at? FanDuel? Good deal. All right, well, we got Garland. I just don't trust Darius Garland. I just don't. Why is he shooting so much? I don't know. I don't trust the bigs versus each other today. I want to see how that game goes, especially since Miami's still their 5th game using this lineup now. It's still kind of weird to see them use this lineup. So I ain't touching rebounds because we got 4 bigs out there. We don't know who's going to do what. So do we trust Darius Garland? Do we really trust Darius Garland? I don't. But do you? I mean, he's been doing work. I mean, geez. 33, man, that is a good average. That's a good average for, man, okay. I hate taking this. I swear if I take him, he's going to go like 0 for 19. So over 28.5 PA. And then we're going to take this Jokic's cousin, Jovic. Jovic over 20.5 PRA. Yeah, we'll take that. That looks good. 22 and yeah, 20, yeah. Yeah, I'll take that. That rocks. I like that. So we'll take those 2 props. I lean Miami in the plus because it feels like a closer game than it should be based on how they're playing recently, but we'll pass on that next. Next up, Denver in New York, and we have the Knicks by 3 at home. 239.5 is our total. Let's look at some depth charts. Josh Hart. Oh no, not Josh Hart. What's wrong with Josh Hart? Questionable. He'll probably play. I assume he'll play. Denver is just fully healthy. Not a single injury on the team. Look at them go. Numbers, both 7 and 3, both playing great. 1v7 is Denver. That's a push. That is Denver because New York cannot defend the 3-point line against anybody. They're just giving up 3-point contests every game, and Denver is it's just averaging it too. So yeah. So offense, push. Both ratings top 4 offensively. What's the total? 239. They're averaging 240.9 and giving up. Man, this could be a very, very high scoring game. Then again, it could be a very, very boring game too. Who knows? Okay. I don't lean aside. I have no clue who's going to win this game. I lean the over kind of heavily. I'm liking this over. Let's look at the actual numbers and see what we got. Precious. Let's see. Let's look at Precious. Jokic, 22.5. That feels like it came down a little bit on the RA for him. Yeah, you're going up against Cat, though. Cat can get a whole bunch of rebounds, too, which is a little concerning. I don't like anybody else get rebounds but Jokic. I just feel like I got to take this. Someone will take it, because if he gets his triple-double, he's right there at this number. He has to be. That's 20 right there. So 14, 12. Unless they get blown out, the only thing I can see is him not hitting this. So you know what? We're going to do the over. Over 239.5. Is that what I said? Yeah, 239.5. And we're going to go Jokic to go over 22.5 RA. PR is probably overpriced, I'm guessing. Yeah. 50. He's averaging 51. RA, 22. He's averaging 24. That's a better average. Last 5, 25. PRA, 52. Could do that. But the points aren't there sometimes. But it was just fun. That's cool. Hey, he had like 5 dunks last game too, that's amazing. So yeah, we'll take the RA. That's a good one. We'll take that. Let's look at Precious. I forgot I was going to look at Precious. I don't like it anyways. Yep. Goodbye, my Precious. All right. We're going to take the over. Jokic next. Next up, Sacramento and Philly. And there's all that news swirling around Fox being potentially traded. Shams put that out. Like, okay, yeah, that's a great way to mess with chemistry on a team. Is talk about they're going to trade a player when they're 7-3 last 10. Good job, Sacramento. Anyways, they are -9 with a 229 currently as a total. Let's look over here at the actual depth charts first. And oh, look, Embiid, Martin, George. Any updates on these guys? George, MRI. Okay, so you're obviously out. Why would you be day to day? You're obviously out. Miss Tuesday and Wednesday's game. Okay, cool. So a bunch of people ain't playing. Good. Everybody's there for Sacramento. Okay, so 3-7, 7-3, 16 versus 30, Sacramento, and a push. So 3 sacks and a push. 10 versus 29, that's Sacramento. And actually, that's Philly. Philly's offense isn't doing too bad, thanks mainly to Maxey scoring like 1,000 points a game. So I don't. Sacramento by 9. I like that. I am concerned about the rumors swirling out there because that's going to mess with team chemistry. If you ever played on a team, you know what happens when chemistry gets messed up. You just start messing up things you never mess up. So let's go to props. I'm concerned. Oh, let's see what we got. Monk. We got Monk do Monk things. Keon Ellis. We'll look at Keon Ellis. And we got some 60s we're going to pass over. We got Sabonis. Like, why would... Okay. Who's going to be guarding Sabonis inside? Who's playing center? It's got to be Abusule, whatever you said, or Justin Edwards, or Edem Bona, whoever those people are. Sabonis, what's your RPR? Thank you. Yep. Thank you very much. We're going to take that. Sabonis over PR, whatever. 36.5. That's it. The only way this doesn't hit, I think, is if a blowout, or if he just stands around, doesn't try, or if he gets the call. It could be. You never know. You never know in this sport. So, I mean, those numbers are great. He's averaging 40 on a 36. That's what we'll go with. So if he does his average, we win. That's all we try to do around here. Do your average. Don't go above your average. Just do your average. We're cool. And you can slack off a little bit. You still crush. That's what we like. So, Keon, what the hell is this? How you go with like 17, nothing, 6? What the hell? These are all threes, too. You can tell he's just shooting a bunch of threes when he makes them. I bet the threes line up, too. Yep. There they go. Of course. I ain't taking that. Now, Monk's balling out, too. So, but I think this is going to be a Sabonis game because who's going to guard Sabonis? That's the question. So we're going to leave Monk off. Hey, I like Monk. All right. Do I really want to put Sacramento -9? I think I do. And I think I do. You know what? I might even have a money line parlay today. What? I know. Crazy times around here. Let me just go ahead and type in there while I'm thinking about a money line parlay. Yeah. So let's go Sac -9. This is 9 even? That's weird. Okay. There's a bunch of weirdness going on. So we'll take Sac -9. Sabonis to crush the rebounds. Let's say points, assists. My God. Points, rebounds. Sabonis, points, rebounds. That was what I looked at, right? Hold up. Let me make sure I looked at the right thing. Um, because that would, let's give me Sabonis. I don't care who it is. Sabonis, points, rebounds. Yeah, okay. Good deal. So Sabonis, points, rebounds, sack -9. I would lean Monk if you don't like either of those. And next up, we got Clippers and the Spurs. We can see it is Clippers 4.5 on the road. Spurs, I think this is their first game also back from France. So we can see how they do. Let's look over at the actual depth chart. Everyone should be good for both teams. Yep, everybody's good but Chris Dunn. That's what you expect. Good deal. 6-4, 3-7 for San Antonio. Let's see, that is Clippers, push, and Clippers. So 3 Clippers and a push. Defensive rating, number one in the whole league. Good stuff. N16. So they're crushing the efficiencies. I'm taking Clippers by 4.5. I don't care. -4.5. We all forget. We think the Spurs, yeah, they're 20-23, but the Spurs haven't really done too much, really. Remember, they were number 1 pick 2 years ago. Remember that. They haven't done it. All they did was that Wemby, who apparently disappears in the second half of games. Just randomly vanishes in Paris. Who knew? Anyways, I digress. Let's go to props. Oh, buddy. Oh, that is a lot of green. That's a little. Why is there so much? Norman Powell has been a good one because like he's hit my like 2 of the I think 3 for 3 in the last 3 I've taken for him. I know the last 2. Yeah, I've been taking his points. It's been going great. Sometimes points, rebounds. I took his points, rebounds last time, which was here, and he hit that too. Very nice. He's averaging 25. He's averaging 29. His line's 25. Okay. That's not bad. I'm liking that again. Going up against San Antonio Wemby, who just doesn't want to get rebounds sometimes. All right, where's the Wemby line? Because I know some of you want to see Wemby. If we can find him, where is he at? Oh, I can't find him. We must be in Paris again. He must have disappeared. Damn, how far down do I have to go to get to Wemby? Bro, there he is. That is a long journey to get down here. That means his numbers are inflated heavily. Yeah, these numbers are good. He's just overpriced. That's all he is, because he had a few games of he beast moded. But Jesus, he hadn't played. This is his 3 games against the Clippers in the last 3 games. He's done great. Barely hit this number. I wouldn't touch Wemby, to be honest. That's just not good. That's just not good. Those aren't good numbers. Not against number 1 defensive team in LA too. So I think I'm gonna take Powell like you. We'll take the Clippers. We're gonna take Powell to do his thing on PR. It seems to work. Yeah, even his bad shooting game, he still got 18 points and 1 rebound. So what's his points? 22 points, assists, points, rebounds. I like points, rebounds better. He gets more rebounds. What's your PRA? Wait, what's his PRA? He don't get many assists. That's his thing. He's not an assist guy. Yeah. A good game for him is 3. So yeah, point rebounds is where we're going to go for him because that's pretty good. That's 4. He's averaging 4 over the total. That's great. So we'll take over. What is it? 25.5. That's not bad. I can rock with that. Over 25.5 PR. Clippers by 4.5. Yep, we'll take that. Next up, we have Dallas and New Orleans, and this is going to be the injury game most likely. So I don't like this one. Just don't like him at all. But it is Dallas 1.5. 232.5 is our total. Let's look over at the injuries. Najee's still out. Exum's out. Powell's out. Clay's old. Murray's day-to-day. Oh, Zion's playing. Oh, welcome back. Okay. We got a little something. Damn, does that make New Orleans better? That might make them better. I don't know. It's hard to look at these 2 teams' numbers because they keep having injuries. So like New Orleans keeps missing Zion here and there. So it messes with the numbers. So like 14-26 is Dallas. 1 versus 19 is Dallas, sure, from inside. But then you add Zion to the mix, it's going to mess with the numbers. So it's a little confusing with this one. So, and then Dallas, for some reason, can't shoot or defend the 3-point line. I think it says mainly Clay. He had a good game shooting the last time. I don't know why. So, but that's, yeah, we got 2 for Dallas, 2 for New Orleans. The ratings are about the same. The spread's about the same. So this is a pass. I'll show you the props and everything too. So, but just so you see them. Scroll. Here, we got Trey Murphy, 8.5 RA. Let's take a look at that. That might be something we can do. Why? Why? You know, when that happens, people are going to see that and go, ooh, he's barely hitting this number. I mean, he's 8.5, yeah. But that feels like a trap. I'm not, no, we're going to do what we did before. I said we're going to pass on it. We're going to pass on it. So I'm typing pass, but I'll show you the rest of these. Make sure you see them because I know you want to see them. There you go. So there's Zion rebounds. I guess his number was lower is because Zion's in. That would make a lot of sense. That would make more sense, yes. Zion. Who's going to stop Zion? Literally. Is PJ Washington going to stop him? I don't think so. Is Daniel Gafford going to stop him? Maybe. I can see Gafford getting in foul trouble pretty quickly because Zion's a big boy. He's a big boy. So, yeah, we're going to pass him down next. All right, next up we have Minnesota and Phoenix, and we have Minnesota 1.5, 217.5 is our total. Let's look at the depth charts. Durant's day today. What's wrong with Durant? What's wrong with you, buddy? What with your thumb? Questionable. Okay. I wish they told me which hand it's on. I could look, but I'm too lazy to do all that. So, let's look at the, Minnesota's fully healthy. Good deal. Look at the numbers: 6-4, 8-2. 22, 12, 4, 3. So that's a push. That's Phoenix. That is Phoenix. And that, so the offenses are both shooting great from three. I mean, 217. The defenses aren't really doing that great. 21. I mean, they're 8, yeah, but they're 21st. I kind of want to take the over. 217 feels low. I think people are thinking about Minnesota being a great defensive team all season because their numbers, but lately they're not number 1. They're number 8. And then, Phoenix is, man, actually, if I look at this, I lean Minnesota, but then I don't trust Minnesota. So I lean over already. I'm leaning the over, and then I'll look at the numbers and see what we got. Nas Reed to do threes and points assists because that's what he likes to do, is shoot threes. Jaden McCardio, and I'm not taking Jaden McCardio. He has screwed me too many times. Yeah, where is it? It was like points, rebounds you didn't get. Yeah, it was one of these. Don't like it. Sorry. Booker's been balling out pretty good too, but I don't like how he misses some days. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take the over. That looks good to me. I am not liking anything else in this one, if I'm being honest. So we'll do that, and then we'll just move on to the next game. Last game, Oklahoma City, Golden State. We have OKC 10.5 on the road with a 228 total. Let's look over here at the Curry are you out for real? We're out Tuesday, but it was for knee. I don't know if he's out today, though, and that makes it hard to pick this game. Draymond's progressing. Kuminga, Oklahoma City is fully healthy, so I mean, come on, it's 5. That's Oklahoma City. That's Oklahoma City. We already saw from last video that Golden State's struggling from shooting, so you can see the numbers there. Oklahoma City, yeah. If Curry doesn't play, it's Oklahoma City by 50. So we're just going to go ahead and risk it. We're going to take OKC minus 10.5. They should roll. They should. It's 10.5, right? Yeah, they should roll. Let's look at the props. I was going to say I don't want to take any, but fine. Trace Jackson did absolute dog nothing yesterday. I know this because I synced it. Yeah, look at that. Two the whole game, because I'm telling you, his minutes got reduced like crazy. Yeah, look at his minutes. He played 6 minutes. So I don't know if he didn't get hurt, did he? I don't think he got hurt. He just got pulled. Did he get in foul trouble? Yeah, he had one foul. They just didn't play him. Kerr's doing weird things with the lineup, so you can't trust things like that. So, all right. Yeah, I'm just going to take OKC to crush. I don't trust it, but there's no good props anyways. Even if, let's assume Curry does play. Let's think of it this way. Would I still like Oklahoma City by 10? Based on these numbers and how they're playing, probably so, because they got the top 2 and top 4 ratings. Oklahoma State's not Oklahoma State. Golden State is not playing great. You can see they can't make 2s. They're giving up a bunch of 3s. Oklahoma City should roll. So I'm going to take them. We're going to end it there. Lies, we have moneyline parlay to make. Let's go ahead and go back to the actual schedule of all the teams. And let's craft up a nice, for you parlay degenerates, I got you today. Don't worry. We're gonna make a parlay. Yeah, I make very few of them, but I have a lot of spreads today, more than usual. So let me do this real quick. Let me get my, all right. First one, we got Indiana and Detroit. No, Brooklyn, Charlotte. What'd I take? I passed that game. Detroit, Indiana. Do I like that one? No, I don't trust that one. I'm sorry. Detroit's a good team. I like Detroit. I like rooting for them too. So I'm not going to put that one in the parlay. But I will put Toronto in there. I will put Toronto in the moneyline parlay for sure against Washington. Boston, I would damn sure not put them in there as a 15-point favorite. You think that's a good play? Put in there. 1, the juice, there's nothing there for them. It doesn't help your parlay. 2, you saw the numbers. They're just, I would take Chicago if anything. Cleveland, Miami, again, I'm not touching that one. Denver, New York, I'm not touching that one. Sac and Philly, I'm taking Sac. Sac should do work. Dallas, Nolans is that's a pass. So then we got the LA Clippers, which we'll call it LAC, and Minnesota Phoenix, which I took the over, and then OKC. Okay, so my money line parlay is Toronto, Sacramento, Clippers, and OKC. What a random combination of teams. Hey, that's a 4-game money line parlay, though. There you go. I finally did a parlay for you. I'll try to do money line parlays going forward if I have money lines to pick. You know what I'm saying? So enough people ask for it. I'm not doing, was put together lotto tickets. You can get enough of that online everywhere. I don't do that. So, but I will do a money line. I'm okay with that. So there's a money line. That's it for all these things. Look at tomorrow's schedule. Tomorrow we have 5 games on the slate, very short slate. Probably no money line parlay. We have those games. Go to that site if you want the plays typed out, or if you want access to these bad boys so you can do your own research. Other than that, I appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Hell, let me know what you're playing, or if I missed something, or injury updates, or anything. Just put in the comments. I appreciate that. And we'll see you tomorrow for some Thursday NBA. Peace.